Hello students, myself Sanjeev. Today I am going to explain about the topic photosynthesis of chapter 1, that is nutrition in plants. So here I am going to start with the diagram of photosynthesis and the equation that is related with this photosynthesis. Now here you see when carbon dioxide and water, right, so they combine in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, so they form a food that is named as carbohydrate, that is in the form of glucose. And we all know now these plants, they also gives us oxygen. So now this oxygen is also formed during the photosynthesis. Now you see here the plants, they are having a green color leaves. So this green color is due to a green color pigment that is known as chlorophyll present in leaf, right? So in these leaves there are small tiny pores also present, which are being known as stomata, right? So through stomata they absorb carbon dioxide from the air. Now the chlorophyll that is present in them will absorb the energy from the sunlight at the site of the photosynthesis, that is at the in the leaves, right? So the roots, they absorb water and minerals. So through the roots they are again transported to the photosynthesis site, that is leaves, right? So their formation of food takes place in the leaves, right? So oxygen which is being formed during the photosynthesis, it is being released through the same tiny pores, that is called stomata, into the atmosphere, right? Now photosynthesis, food making process. Now photosynthesis, it is made of two words, photo and synthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means to combine. Leaves are the food factories of plants. The synthesis of food always takes place in the form of carbohydrates in the leaves. All the raw materials reach leaves as follows. Carbon dioxide present in air is taken through stomata bearing tiny pores which are present in the leaves. Water along with minerals present in soil are absorbed by roots and transported by the vessel named xylem to the leaves. The green leaves already have a green colored pigment named chlorophyll, and this absorbs the energy from sunlight to make food in the form of carbohydrate. This whole process is called as a photosynthesis. So it is a unique process on the earth, and sun is the ultimate source of energy for all living organisms. Now next topic, that is cells. Now cells are the structural and functional units of the body of all the living organisms, right? So they have a thin outer boundary called cell membrane. They have a distinct spherical structure located centrally named as nucleus. They have a jelly-like substance called cytoplasm surrounding the nucleus. Now, what is the importance of photosynthesis? So here we are going to discuss the product formed during photosynthesis named oxygen, which is necessary for the respiration of all the organisms. If plants do not perform photosynthesis, there would be no food on earth. Photosynthesis also takes place in plants having red, brown, violet, etc. colored leaves. These plants consist of color pigment in large quantity than chlorophyll, a green colored pigment. The green slimy patches seen nearby ponds or stagnant water are due to outgrowth of organisms named algae. These algae are also green due to the presence of pigment, that is again chlorophyll, and make their food by the process photosynthesis. Now, other synthesis of plant food, right? So here we are going to discuss photosynthesis process form carbohydrates, that is in the form of glucose as a food material, which later on gets converted into starch and get stored in leaves. Starch or glucose is also present in rich amount in seed like wheat, rice, and others like potato tubers. Apart from carbohydrates, proteins also synthesize with the help of nitrogen present in atmosphere. The nitrogen get converted into amino acids and finally into proteins by the action of bacteria named rhizobium, which is already present in the soil. Sometimes carbohydrates are utilized to form oils, proteins, etc. So that's all. Thanks and have a nice day. Stay safe at home.